just she was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait, gotta get the bag and rice every day, don't tell me.
Let me explain. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall.
The sky's the limit for Tommy Matthews, former wingman, after what he did, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what he does next. Look, I don't want to get too carried away with a hot take here about how he's a transcendent talent, but let's face it, this kid is a transcendent talent. I'm just being honest. I've done this for a very long time, and I've never seen this level of athlete before. Every season there are new fresh faces that stand out in big ways. The best of them garner the generational talent label. We've seen it in the past from guys like Lamar Jackson, Julio Jones, Saquon Barkley, and Pat Mahomes. Well, I've got news for you, fellas. Move over and make way for the quintessential generational talent of all time.
Someone put me out 'cause
I couldn't put into words how excited I was for my first ever NFL Honors Awards. Rookie of the Year is something you only get one shot at, and to even be mentioned amongst my contemporaries was an honor. The rest of that evening was a blur, but I held on to that trophy, felt the weight of it in my hands. And no matter what else happened in my career, I'd always have it to mark this special moment.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 55.
Unconventional yet, but we have made it through together, and now the eyes of the sporting world fall on us here tonight, as it is the night we crown a champion. And all of us here at EA Sports so proud to bring you Super Bowl 55 from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and it's a matchup full of intrigue. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, this is maybe the most unlikely Super Bowl run we've seen in a long time, maybe ever. The Bengals, they have not won a playoff game since January of 1991, 2-14 a season ago, yet here they are, the AFC champs.
Well, I think you're honest up to no problem to me, and this has to be the single most remarkable turnaround in NFL history. Now, remember, they've had Super Bowl appearances in the past. They had two of them, number 16 and 23. Unfortunately, ran into Joe Montana and the 49ers both times and lost those games. Imagine capping it all off going from 2-14 to Super Bowl champs.
Meanwhile, the Minnesota Vikings are back in the big game for the 5th time in franchise history. But we all know one thing has eluded them all these years.
And that's an actual Super Bowl victory, partner. They're 0-4 in their previous visits. Super Bowls 4, 8, 9, and 11. And boy, they had some great teams too, didn't they? Bud Grant was their head coach. Fran Tarkenton, a quarterback. Alan Page and the Purple People Eaters on defense. They were all Hall of Famers. And don't forget Paul Krause. He's a very proud member of that great secondary they had. So we're going back more than 40 years since their last visit. You think the state of Minnesota is excited about this one? I know they are. They're ready to get this one going.
He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be 2nd down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down, and 10 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. On the move to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure.
Yo, I've been talking for a while. I think I found a problem why I wasn't able to talk to you guys in the last video too. I was talking all that video. But yeah, let's get back to it. This is the Super Bowl. We about to do it. We about to do it. Interception. Let's go. Y'all already know who I'm passing it to. Y'all been following this series.
After the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think that
this is caught inside the 15. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. Rolling to his left.
Cincinnati is fast. They catching up with me.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep back.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. No, let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
Illegal touching. Offense, what?
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
What? I'm sorry. What? How is it us?
Now back to throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Adam Thielen there to make the
1, 2, 3.
Vikings are going to add
WWE style, baby.
I'll let you do the analysis.
I can't say that. I did not say that. Don't tell nobody.
Throws, and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis.
No! He knocked him down. And I can't even check. Oh.
We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in.
I guess I can't challenge it because it's not a illegal play.
I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving.
So every time I hit it,
he's okay.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back.
ooh, oh, it's the same thing.
They will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I'm starting to get this a little bit more.
I think they're trying to do that.
Well, I think I got it. I like.
The message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit.
Where were you, huh?
23 yards to pick up there.
There we go. Tell me what the brother needs to do to win the Super Bowl game.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Tyler
I'm trying to
Boyd,
put
the
you in
intended
the
receiver.
hospital.
And that'll bring it 2nd down. They'll come now with the clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Flush to his right.
Yo! That was going to be dangerous. Talking dangerous. You saw that well coverage?
This drive going on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. It's a loss of
I knew you were going to lose some yards.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quick.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions. The wet
How many yards was that?
Nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well. And he's been right.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll end up just being incomplete. Sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The escapability.
I'm in the zone, baby.
That one good for 15 and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's won.
I threw the ball, so that should be a whatchamacallit.
I might normally
pass interference. I mean, the roughing the passenger.
Better question, CD. What do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Rough.
You know, it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it.
At least I get some.
As the season progressed,
get closer because of this.
If he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle it.
And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen, his second touchdown.
Teleport?
And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor? No, because with the improv, it means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes
I swear, bro, this kick sucks.
How many rookies
okay, that's a good kick.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious.
No, it hasn't. Because y'all got 0. And a brother got.
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra.
No, you didn't just break my tackle.
Bengals first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. 11
All right.
there, first down.
Watch this.
Yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that's going to be...
Yeah, had to throw it out. Had to throw it out. Ain't nobody to throw to. You could have ran it.
2 of his first 5 passes with a big 3rd down coming up. He's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Airing one out for Boyd. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th.
They like them apples.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here.
Nowhere to go with that.
Adam Thielen, he gets set to go again with the rest of this offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. It's a gain of 35.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Buying time to his left. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Flushed out right.
Dang! I threw it interception.
William Jackson with a pick. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Don't let this determine how I play, okay? Okay, I was just trying to get my challenge done.
Is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. His throw incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got his man, Boyd.
Dang, bro.
Have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go.
No, I ain't calling timeout.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
Y'all, we just gonna let him score a point? And why y'all keep calling timeout?
Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Burrow looking to pass. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop.
That was our last timeout, y'all.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To the air again, Burrow. The quick slant caught. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Vikings pick up the football.
They're not even trying to do anything.
He brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl, abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. On the return, Phillips. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Is he flying? This dude flying.
Drive about to get going, and they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes, you know, in that situation, they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Green with a catch left side. And he'll get it out.
Can y'all back up so I can hit stick, please?
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here.
Always messing up my touchdowns.
So from the 39 now, they'll
I mean,
on a 1st and 10.
y'all know what I mean, my fumbles.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
At the 38-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And that would be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, we will.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it.
Let's go.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
And the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now he'll pull it down. He gets away from one. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Takes this to the 32.
Call me Mini Lamar Jackson.
Defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Oh, no. Jackson Jr. There we go. Yep. Jackson Jr. There you go.
They'll try and run it. And only able to get 2 here.
The thing about that is Jackson would have made that.
My kindergarten teacher always said, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take.
Coach is happy.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. It's caught in the end zone, touchdown.
I don't know how he did that.
Super Bowl, and this Viking offense is running away with this one. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that.
Yo, no. I'm going to challenge that. I can't even do it.
Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little
Accidentally
bit.
pressed timeout. Gosh.
Back, took his team downfield and threw a touchdown pass.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Phillips. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Uses the spin. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed. Flush to his right. He'll run it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up. The first down at a 21-yard gain.
This dude is mad.
They'll look to throw. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They run. Cook. And he will yardage back to the 34-yard line. Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, my bad, team. I didn't even know what kind of play that was. Can you imagine?
Back to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds it deep.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. William Jackson, and it's a fumble. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. Well, I know he doesn't want a fumble lost by his name, but it was 4th down. I don't think he was going to get to the marker anyway.
I think he just hired you as his attorney because you have just argued that this fumble is actually okay.
I'm just saying not all fumbles are created equal, and the defense would have had the ball there anyway.
Okay, so the defense gets credit now, right? Someone gets a nice little mark by their name, but it really doesn't hurt the other guy because he wasn't getting there anyway. I like that. Good job.
Now Burrow on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he loses the football a 2nd time. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Now the ball comes loose, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. His big game continues. Already has his 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again. And he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and a QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Our eyes shift now to the Vikings defense. They have played a really good game. They're just looking for one final stop here and celebrate this victory.
And if you're on offense, you don't want them.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. And some space. Tyler Boyd. He's going to go. Past the 20. And
bro, y'all saw that, right? Dude caught it, then started walking around.
81 yards. And the Bengals gain a bit of respectability. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
The point after through the raindrops up.
I didn't mean to skip that. Dang. Super Bowl champions, though.
They threw everything at you that year, and yet you handled it like a pro. But your journey was just getting started. Take us through your next milestone.
A lot of league history is about rivalries between teams and players, and my career was no different.
Super Bowl. That dude's behind me. That dude's behind me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Na 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 na. That was just 89, right? How the heck am I at 88 now? What's the objective? What? Where's the fame? Adam Thielen show this week. News, Jonathan Coachman. Minnesota came to play by snatching turnovers for the home crowd against Sin. Five turnovers? History has been made. Vikings win Super Bowl. Finish 19-0. What a job Mike Zimmer has done in Minnesota this season. First of many. Plenty of rookies of the year have flamed out. I worry about Jordan White becoming complacent, I guess. I think that's what I said. Don't worry about me.
Often what we see is that a division opponent who you play 2 times a year becomes a marquee rival. Which team was that for you?
There was already a very long and storied history between the two franchises. And then things escalated, simply because of modern technology.
Dang. My player. He getting old. Social media has added another layer of intrigue to this week's meeting between two of the league's fiercest rivals.
The first thing that came up during media availability that week was the back and forth on social media. It seemed as if I had entered into the league's most talked about rivalry overnight.
Khalil Mack. Do you have anything to add? Moving on.
I didn't want to make this a bigger deal than it already was. At the end of the day, the only thing that mattered was my team coming out with a win on Sunday.
You mad? 15 tackling and play recognition to all opposing linebackers next game. Get hot, stay hot. Factor on the game. What? I got mine activated too? Khalil Mack wanted to message you privately and let you know the stuff on Twitter wasn't just for show. You ready to be embarrassed? I'm coming for you. You've got issues, man. Oh, but I promise the biggest issue you're gonna have is seeing me in the end zone at least 3 times. Well, I gotta make that true. I gotta make it true. I gotta run into the end zone 3 times. There's nothing else for me to do. I have to run 3 times in the end zone. Let's do it. Going against the Green Bay Packers, baby. They got good teams. Should have just took it in.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And his first pass is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's taken down and able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Looking left sideline. Incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10.
Oh, I guess the guy Khalil is on defense, because I don't see him on offense.
Rodgers again now. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
What we hear so often,
Lawrence.
tackling has become almost
What happened to Johnson?
in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And all the way down to the 35. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 24 yards to gain there, another first down as well. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Well, Charles, it's always contentious division rivalry. I'd say even a little spicier than we're used to. A well-documented war of words on social media between two of the top players on these teams. That has really added a layer of intrigue.
Well, we've never turned down a little extra zest.
And he can't find a
Come on, man.
and he's brought down. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that is sack number 6.
That was Khalil?
On the year. The Packers bringing in
All right. Yeah, all right. Bet.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line.
I better make me look good out here.
It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. Mike Zimmer's made his decision, and that decision is to try and go. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. You get to turn it all loose.
Here's Huff to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the
Bad kick, that's what that was.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st down.
We got to cover Adams.
In order to not punt the ball again.
There we go, over there.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's into the clear. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the
Defense, come on, man. Come on, defense.
Back within a couple of the lead. You think about the great running backs in the game today. I don't know if Aaron Jones is a name that comes immediately to mind, but it should, evidenced by that run there.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try and limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll roll him out right. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Buying time to his left. Open man as Thielen is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. So as this offense gets settled in, a game like this, how important do you think it will be for both of these teams to maintain their composure?
Well, I think that the good news is that this is a physical, emotional game. And look, if they can find a way to harness that intense energy, it could end up being beneficial for both teams. But what both of them have to realize, and especially this quarterback, the objective is still just to win the game. It's not to outshine the other guy or go at him with any more or less than is normal. Go play the game, go win the game.
Tried to go back again to Adam Thielen, and it's 3rd and 4. Steps away. He may try and run for this. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Oh, pass interference.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
I think I can make it. 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 I ain't losing no yard. Oh, I did. Woo! Second and goal, baby. Second and goal. Second and goal. Second and goal. Second and goal. Bro, that was inside. Y'all know that.
They'll drop the throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off.
Who's that, Khalil?
Especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an
Wait, what was the challenge?
easy touchdown.
I don't know. Whatever I'm doing it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That was a good kick. Please take it. Thank you.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he finds Tyler Croft. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That was 30 inches? He was in. That was a first down. Oh, he gonna run it. Knew it.
Try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Why are you clapping?
They're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. And this one complete right side to Funchess. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Jeff Gladney able to come up and make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Rodgers, the left side throw complete to Adams. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And the kick here is good with a flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run out, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Being chased out, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so different.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go.
Deep pass. Let's go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Adrian Amos, the safety, able to make the play. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. there again to try once more. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. But this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get him, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense.
Better not be the ball.
Well,
I'm just about to say.
Update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And the half will begin with a touchback. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
6 yards, the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there at 22. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, Make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now this is fielded in the end zone. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after
I don't know what happened. I was too trying to press square.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, and he will go down outside the pocket for a
I was trying to dead leg him. It's all right, bro. You got this. You got it, bro. You got it.
Have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. You
got it.
in that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Flushed out right. And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Bro, why you throw it?
They took their shot, but it's
I swear, he be putting too much oomph on it when he wants to, bro.
they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. A nice throw and intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, that was almost a 4-point swing. The interception, if he had returned it all the way, would have been 2 for them, but just a little bit shy.
And when it's a play like that, you're exactly right with the math. But don't you feel like it would have counted for more if they found their way all the way back to the end zone and gotten the 2? That changes the whole momentum, doesn't it?
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
We can't have that.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Oh, you ain't catch that.
Great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And he'll look for Adams again, and this time he's got him. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Danielle Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. You have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Huff to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Get dropped.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
And we have to give credit.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Zadarius Smith able to get in there and drop him behind the line. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for
All right, Khalil.
the season.
You got your thing, I got my thing. Let's go. Trash. Trash, Khalil. Bro, how did you not catch that? When we throw low for you?
Now this game is over. Well, partner, this QB said that he was putting the war of words behind him, but do you think that that'll change now that his team is leaving the stadium with a W?
Well, you know, we'll find out about it pretty soon, won't we? Right now, the press conference is going to take place, and everyone's going to be asking about what was leading into the game. I know we're going to be logged in on our way to the airport to try and listen to some of this and find out exactly what was said in the aftermath of what we saw leading into this game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Lambeau.
65, he has 60. Kick it and go. Here's the farm, a spin move outside the sun. Turn line, the cut down, I put on the show. Had to kick it off and kick it off, go. I had to kick off and kick it off and go. The move outside the sun. I put on the show. I had to kick off and kick it off and go. I had to kick it off and kick it off and go. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end it here. Thanks for watching this little short live stream. It's your boy, J-Rock, Captain Fury. You know, it's been fun. Comment down below what else y'all want me to play. The story not over yet, I don't think, but let's get it. Fury